On a night where the intention was to break a record, but all that ended up broken was Rangers' spirits and a 10-game winning streak. The Columbus Blue Jackets hand the Rangers their first loss in 30 days, 4-2 the final in Ohio. Alongside Steve Valiquette, I'm John Giannone inside our Delta MSG studios. There's a saying that's more applicable in football, which is on any given Sunday. It applies tonight to the Rangers.
I think that you have to play this game if you're the Rangers smarter than what you did. I think it was hard for them to play harder. I don't know if there was a lot left in the tank. This was their 5th game in 8 days. Now, they've got one game over the next 5 days. They're going to be able to regroup. But I think yesterday's game, it took a little bit of a bite out of them. Columbus is the 5th best team in the NHL at converting on high danger chances. They did that. The caveat to that is Columbus doesn't get a lot of high danger chances. They're in the bottom third. They're a non-playoff team for a reason. They're not that good unless you allow them to be that good. And I felt like it was a game where Columbus presented a certain game. They invited the Rangers in and they accepted, whereas the Rangers, I would have liked them to take a different approach. Look, November 12th, that was the game that I thought really turned the Rangers season around in a negative way, because they did the same thing. They played Columbus's game on that night and lost. And I don't think that they learned how to deal with that in this game. I think I would have liked to see them play smarter. But at the same time, I'm also saying that I wonder how much they had in the tank here. I don't know how much they had. Because there are some guys will never admit it. Players will never admit it. But at the end of the season, if you ask a guy, hey, what was the Columbus game like after playing the Stadium Series game and it's your 5th game of the week? Oh, we had nothing. Our legs were toast. You know, and that happens, and I get that.
And it certainly looked that way. I mean, the Rangers were able to score in the first period after Columbus opened the scoring. That made it 1-1 after 1. But it took only 18 seconds for the Blue Jackets to take the lead in the second. Rangers rallied back to tie, but the second periods belonged to the Rangers during the 10-game winning streak when they outscored the opposition 19-4 in second periods, but they were outscored 3-1 in the middle period tonight, never really recovered.
No, and look, I think that do not hang this on Jonathan Quick, number one. He was doing his best to give his team a chance to win from the start of the game, but there was just a lot of loose play. You typically don't see this many east to west passes get through and then open up your goaltender to try and chase the game. And when Quick loses his stick here, yeah, he's swimming, but there's not a lot of help there. Pause the video on that one. You'll see 3 Rangers on their backside. So you see him stretching out for saves, but I don't think they gave him the easy math to be able to read the play, lock in on the shooter, the way that Shesterkin was able to yesterday in Philadelphia, where when you talk about shots on goal, and you're talking about, 5 games now recently, in the 40s?
5 straight games.
5 straight games. Yesterday's game, 30 low-danger shots by Philadelphia. Easier game for Shesterkin than this one was today for Quick.
Yeah, it's going to be something we talk about as we continue. Rangers have not been asked questions about losing a game since January 26th. They're in the dressing room now fielding those questions for the first time since late January. We begin the reaction after this 4-2 loss with Vincent Trocheck.
Yeah, the goalie played really well. Had a lot of chances in the third that we just weren't able to capitalize on. I think we gave up a few too many odd man rushes tonight and left Quickie out to dry a little bit, so we got to sharpen that up.
It was just kind of a slow start for you guys to get in the game a little bit. That too maybe played into it.
I think first period was back and forth. Just needed to, like I said, be a little bit better defensively and just not give up as many odd man rushes.
Does it sting a little more knowing what was on the line tonight? You guys
I don't know if we're worried about that kind of stuff, but I mean, definitely want to win, and these points matter late in the season, so it's disappointing.
Sure, the disappointment from Vincent Trocheck clearly not getting the 2 points, but Adam Fox talked about it after the first period. There certainly was acknowledgement and knowledge inside the Ranger dressing room before the game that this is something they could do that no other team in nearly a century had done.
Yeah.
So it's going to sting a little bit tonight, even with what you say there probably was fatigue.
Yeah, that's why I'm wrestling with it. It's hard to come down on a team that just won 10 in a row.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone go 82-0. You're going to lose.
Right.
How you lose, that one gets to me. Now, if it's behavioral or you just weren't ready to play, yeah. In this one, it was just smarts. I think they just could have played a smarter game knowing that you're fatigued. And the opponent is missing players like Adam Fantilli and Patrick Laine. They were thin.
Here's a good question for you. Is it maybe in the long run better to lose a winning streak game to a team like this when you're fatigued? Because let's face it, fatigue is going to be a huge factor in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So going to the playoffs, if this game is remembered at all, it's that the 28th ranked team in the league beat us on a night where we were fatigued. We can't let a playoff team do that to us as well.
Well, you just said it. So what are you going to learn from games like this, right? Like, hey, look ahead to next month's schedule. There's 14 games next month. 10 are against playoff teams. No easy opponents next month. This is going to be a tough March. In this one, and you play them again on Wednesday, what can you learn from your team, your game? Learn how to play different ways. You have to play so many different styles according to the score of the game and the opponent in the postseason to get 16 wins. And in this one, I'm just saying the only negative for me is, could you have played it smarter, guys? You could have played it smarter.
Yeah. Well, listen, sometimes fatigue is mental as much as physical.
There you go.
We probably saw a lot of that tonight. Rangers 39, 17, and 3 now, still with 81 points after a 4-2 loss in Columbus.